Rose Bay Willow Herb is one of the larger willow herbs. The other really large one is Great Hairy Willow Herb, but you can really tell them easily apart because the Rose Bay Willow Herb has no sort of fur on it. The Great Hairy Willow Herb's covered in fur. And of course the flowers are darker colour as well. Really much more intricate, big, showy flowers on the Rose Bay. And the flowers are edible. Let's get a cobweb off a minute. Very intricate little flowers there. Really nice kind of purpley petals, and there's like slightly maroon coloured bracts, and there's like big pistil bit in the middle. Very kind of intricate, and they're kind of nice. They look nice on a salad. So they taste nicer than the Great Hairy Willow Herb. They're quite pleasant, really. Now the shoots are also edible, and the leaves and the roots. Now the roots are like sort of these white rhizomes under the ground, and they can be sort of used in the winter as a good thickener, but also the pith of the stem can be used as a thickener as well. So they have a lot of uses. The whole plant is edible, even the seeds, but the seeds are quite tiny and there's all this like fluffy stuff with them, so they're probably like inefficient harvesting those. But yeah, it's a totally edible plant. Can be quite a nuisance. It spreads over vast areas. Here is a bit of waste ground between main roads, and it's sort of covering just a vast area here. And if it's just left alone on like waste ground, it will just take over huge areas like this. But of course, in the late summer, it's got flowers for ages. And you can see it's had lots of flowers there, the pods there. It's got a load that are still out, and it's got tons still to come out. So they go on for ages, and there's quite a few of them that aren't even out yet. So yeah, long flowering season, very useful plant. Very good for bruises, so if you've got a bruise, kind of squash any part, apply it to the bruise. Good for certain types of infection, good for digestion, and good for any kind of inflammation. So they do have a lot of uses, and the whole plant is edible. But yeah, they take up a lot of space. But the roots aren't deep, they are quite easy to control. The roots are like only kind of like less than a foot deep, really. And yeah, very kind of nice, colourful plant, very easy to, the easiest one of all the willow herbs to identify. And yeah, really good display at this time of year with all this beautiful purple going off into the distance.